When I first started this page, I said every Friday I'm going to post a video. I haven't been very good at keeping that promise, but today is Friday, February the 7th, and I'm going to post a video. Here we go. Yesterday, for the first time in I don't even know when, I attended a church service. It was a funeral, but it was a church service. And it brought me back to the church that I used to attend. I had a chance to see so many people. Like, you guys, I really used to be an avid churchgoer. I know a lot of people from my former church, people that I adore, and it was so good to be back there. I remembered all the songs. I could still sing in tune. Like, it felt good to be back. So being back also made me realize why I stopped being a Christian. Oh, many people don't know that, but I'm no longer a Christian. I'm not going to explain in this video why I'm no longer a Christian, because that's really not what this video is about. I'll maybe do another video at another time to explain why I'm not a Christian. But this video is about being true to yourself. That's what this video is about. It felt so good to me to be able to be in a place with people who I no longer think like. However, I was able to still relate to them on what I know from the very beginning of meeting them was important. And that is a genuine love and adoration for people who have just nothing but love inside their heart. Like, not based on any Christian teaching or not based on anything else except what is like innate in us as human beings to make us love one another. I had a terrible separation from my organized religion. And I used to feel a little like maybe I was doing something wrong. But it felt good to me not to be consumed by so many rules and so many restrictions about what I was supposed to do and how I was supposed to do things. And the person that I was supposed to be wrapped up in this entity that I knew could not really exist the way I was being taught it existed, because too many things in life was going wrong. And yesterday, I realized I could have did this a long time ago. I have been living my life for the past 5 years as a person not going to church every Sunday and being asked, oh, when are you coming back to church? Or, oh, you need a spiritual covering and you need to be a part of a church family and all that. And I was like, no, I don't. I can still coexist with you. I can still have a love for God. I can still hold God in reverence and not be a part of what's happening in that life. And yesterday proved it. And it made me feel so glad that I'm no longer bound by those things that I was taught 35 years ago. And you know what's so crazy? Every single person that I interacted with, that I knew when I was a part of the church, I still have a good rapport with. And then there are those that I didn't have a good rapport with that I still will not have a good rapport with because they're just bad people. I don't want to get into that right now because I could go off on a tangent. As a matter of fact, one of those people was there and he almost shit a brick when he saw me. As a matter of fact, I want the video. like for real. I know there's some skid marks in that blue suit. I know it was. Anyway, so basically For the past 5 years, I have really been true to how I really feel inside about my faith. And I can say right now that being amongst people who knew me another way and see me now, they didn't even know the difference. And I'm so glad that I do not have to perpetrate who I am. I can be true to me. And I can be asked, when are you coming back to church? And I can say, never. And mean it. And not think that fire is going to come from heaven and burn me alive. Yesterday gave me something that I think I may have been longing for ever since I left my church 5 years ago. And that is a feeling that people are not so consumed as we think in their faiths and their religious beliefs that they can't deal with you on a level of what is most important, and that is just genuine love. I felt genuine love yesterday from the people who were happy to see me. And I just want to say to anybody who's contemplating changing up who they are, and it's not something that people are used to them being, my advice to you is do it, do it, do it, do it. Be who you want to be. Be true to you. If something don't feel right, don't do it. If something don't sound right, don't listen to it. And you will find that people who truly love you, people who truly support you, and people who truly want what's best for you, they'll fall in line. They'll see you for exactly who you are, and they will still embrace you. And that is what's most important. Live and let live. I think I got something yesterday that I didn't even know I needed. And that thing was a bit of acceptance. Not acceptance because I conformed, but acceptance because of who I am. And that made my trip back to my church so worth it. I think I might go again. If somebody dies. So my overwhelming advice to everybody is be true to you. Do you. Have fun with you. Live your life. Be accountable to yourself, to your partner, and to your children, if you have children. And everything else falls in place. Trust me.